So this is gonna be a much different video than normal. SCP Illustrated just did a video about changes coming to his channel, and for me it was a real tearjerker. If you do not like sad, you may want to skip this one. I'm not encouraging you. I know I don't like sad movies and stuff like this, but as a content creator, I felt a lot of empathy for what SCP Illustrated's channel is going through as a creator, and I wanted to do a reaction to this. So without further ado, make sure you subscribe to SCP Illustrated's channel. Make sure you subscribe to mine if you enjoy reactions, and let's do this.
Good day everyone, and thank you for listening to what I have to say today. 6 years ago, just as I was graduating from university and starting my 9-to-5 job on the tills, I watched an SCP video by Eastside Steve. It was SCP-2935, Oh Death. And I was inspired by what I heard. I could picture what he was saying. And for fun, I did some crude drawings, recorded some poor quality audio with a very obnoxious echo filter, overlaid that with the audio, and put it on YouTube.
Everybody starts
A user
like
called
that, though.
Asimov was my first like, my first comment, and my first subscriber. From there, a journey began where I felt like I was jogging. I felt like I was running towards the destination, that there was a goal that I was always trying to achieve, and I believed that with every step and every video I was getting closer. Today, and for the last year actually, I feel like I am instead on a treadmill. I'm running, but I'm not going anywhere, and I'm getting tired. In the last year, despite new video ideas, investing in custom tales, and experimenting with new formats and all that, I have failed to bring any significant change to the health of my channel, and in fact it has only gotten worse. For every upload, I lose more subscribers than I gain, and while my custom tales and When Daybreak series have a good overall view count, the monthly average across the channel continues to decline. In addition, due to my failures and the repetitiveness of the content I am now producing, I am neither happy or fulfilled with the artwork I am producing. I have considered and put into practice a lot of changes that I believed would bring about change, but I have now instead come to the conclusion that the overall appetite for SCP content here is declining, and that if I don't love what I make, then that will surely show in what I am making.
Absolutely.
And
man.
maybe that is a symptom of my channel's deterioration, my lack of personal investment. I have also come to understand and accept that I cannot just cover SCP forever. I have to grow and adapt and change, and more importantly, I need to take risks.
Right.
I need a new challenge to invigorate me and the channel, and drawing the same SCPs and covering the same basic scenarios is not cutting it anymore, and there is neither the demand or the personal motivation for me to explore new SCPs. I am immensely proud of what I have achieved and built in the last 6 years.
You should be, bro.
And I will be forever grateful to the SCP community for everything they have given me, and for creating an environment that accepts, incentivizes, and rewards creatives.
And us
I hope
to you.
I have contributed enough to the community in terms of custom tales with the help of Dr. Sumerian there, my own artwork and videos, so that I too have inspired people to take up their pens, their cameras and keyboards to contribute themselves to this wonderful place.
Of course.
With all I have said in mind, for the rest of 2023 and possibly into 2024, I'm gradually going to move away from SCP content and begin exploring other horror niches and ideas.
Okay.
Most importantly, I'm going to draw and explore ideas that make me feel happy, fulfilled, and challenged.
Good for you, man.
I will finish the SCP-1730 series, I will remaster the videos I said I would, and I will continue the When Daybreak series. But that will be the only SCP content I will undertake between now and then, except for an April Fool's video. From now until the final remaster, you will begin to see the new videos. I hope the majority of you will stick with me, but I accept and I am prepared for those of you who only want SCP content.
Right.
This is a big risk for a YouTuber to make.
Huge.
Changing niches. But the alternative, as far as I can see it, is just a slow descent into channel death.
Yeah.
I am not naive, and I understand that this could actually not work out as I would like it to, and the death of my channel could arrive even quicker, but I am prepared for that. In conclusion, this is something I want to take the risk on. I want to draw new things that have a chance of enticing new viewers and exciting my existing ones. And I want to create content that will reignite that passion I had not too long ago. If you have any questions or concerns, please pop them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you to all the amazing patrons and channel members for their support, and to you for giving this video a chance and for listening to what I have to say. And I will see you all next time.
You're welcome, buddy. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. One of the reasons I wanted to do this video, first of all, is not going to affect the way that I do my reactions channel, okay? I've experimented with quite a bit of content on this channel before, and I tend to stay on the side of SCPs, but I haven't been in SCP nearly as long as SCP Illustrated, first of all. And second of all, I do get outside that realm every once in a while with other type of content like backrooms and horror, and I've done my fair share of experimenting and have seen how that goes. And I do plan on doing more variety, but that isn't necessarily what I want to talk about. And you know, this is a reactions channel, so I figured it was appropriate, and I really wanted to I hope SCP Illustrated sees this video, and not you know, not to get clout or anything like that, because I have a feeling that a lot of the heartfelt and I won't say sympathetic, because it's not sympathy, it's empathy. A lot of the empathy that he will get through comments will probably be heartfelt, but I want him to know it from the side of a creator, somebody that's gone through this the same way. I don't know if you knew this, but those of you who are watching, but I've been creating content on YouTube for like 11 years, okay? I have a gaming channel that was started back in November of like 2011. It's been a long time. I've been a full-time YouTuber and content creator for a long time, and I have seen incredible success and very, very low depths of success since my start. And you know, there's a lot of things I can blame on that. You know, we'll talk about the YouTube algorithm. You'll hear people talk about, you know, just changes in the meta and the style of content that we create, the type of thumbnails that you do, the type of titles that you use, you know, creator burnout. There's all sorts of things that will change the trajectory of a channel down the path of success or failure. It, you know, and it can happen overnight, and it can happen really fast. And one of the crazy things about it is that you usually don't realize it while it's happening. One day you just wake up from the routine and realize that you are slipping into an area of potential failure, you know, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. Specifically, my story, I started creating content on Minecraft, and it started out as the most innocent thing in the world. A lot of my friends in real life were more worried about partying and going out and having fun and just and I live in the South, hunting, fishing, you name it, any other interest and recreational activity that young men and women experience and participate in. Gaming wasn't one of them. Like a lot of they gamed a little bit, but not like I did. I was a gamer at heart, man. You know, I was one of these kids that had all the consoles and the PC, and I was watching videos about games back when YouTube was just speed runs of old Nintendo and Sega Genesis titles. That was what I consumed, you know. I'm one of these guys that I had a Nintendo Power magazine. 1-206-885-7529 is the number that I used to call for the Nintendo Power hotline when I was tiny, man, hanging out with my neighbors and stuff like that. That's how I feel about gaming. So when I created a YouTube channel, all I wanted to do was just share my love for games with other people. And I started creating content on Minecraft because I liked the game. I didn't start it to get famous on YouTube or anything like that. I wanted people to comment about the things that I would build in Minecraft. And I fell in love with the art of storytelling and seeing comments and seeing likes on my video. And it turned into a chase to want more of that. And just like any success, it's sort of addictive. When you start feeling it, it's like a dopamine rush, right? And you start chasing that success, and it slowly transforms from something that is like a hobby to an enthusiasm and passion. And then for me and some other lucky people, you could call it luck or not luck depending on how you look at it, a career, you know. And I've enjoyed my time so much on YouTube, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. But when SCP Illustrated a little while back started mentioning that it was hard to keep up with the animation channels, the some people call them the content farms, like, you know, the SCP Explained, for instance. It's really difficult to keep up with entire teams that invest a lot of capital into being able um, to manufacture these high quality animations and story arcs, you know. And it a lot of creators can't take that kind of risk, you know. And the kind of risks that we're able to take, or the ones like he talked about here, like changing your content, trying different things, studying, you know, your metrics, and trying to find out whether what you can change or what you can do. Maybe hiring an editor, maybe hiring an artist or a new graphics design, or maybe signing up with one of these agencies that help you manage your channel and can help you with different ideas and content ideas and generate, you know, new views. But it's really time consuming and sometimes expensive to do things like that. And typically the type of risks that we make are in content, because we're very self-analytical. Creators, artists in general, are always analyzing their own work. And when you see views go down as a YouTuber or a content creator, you tend to start thinking of yourself as a failure. And I've learned in my over a decade in creating content, I've learned that this is not always the case. Sure, some of it is your fault, but it's not something that you should bear down on yourself, because there's other factors that play. I learned to do YouTube based on search engine content. I would design my titles and my videos around concepts that aligned with keywords that were popular, and I would load it up in the description with those keywords and you know, the tags when they were important. Now they're almost irrelevant, and the thumbnails would show what I was doing in the video. I didn't even show my face back then, right? And it was all about making sure that when somebody searched for a Minecraft video about a castle, that you were the guy that they'd see. You were the castle they would see. And it was about storytelling and passion more than engagement and algorithm manipulation. And I completely get him, man. And it hurts to hear that it's not just me. You know, a lot of people might look at SCP Illustrated's numbers or my gaming channel's numbers and say, these guys are wildly successful. Look, they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Trust me, we've both seen incredible success. I don't know his numbers, but I know what kind of money I was making when I was, you know, getting 100,000 views per video back in the day. It's nuts. It was the most life-changing amount of money that I ever got in my life. I remember getting a $15,000 paycheck from YouTube one month. And I can't, and I never achieved the numbers that some of these larger channels achieve. So I have no idea what those numbers look like. But I can tell you that no matter how much money you are making, if your channel has gone through a significant decline over time, it's so crushing. It's not about the revenue that you generate. His content, by the way, and mine, will pay him even if he never creates another video on this channel. YouTube has some of these videos are evergreen, and they are going to pay him for a long time, and he's going to be able to collect passive income just like I still do off of my old successful series and stuff, you know, my successful gameplays. But it sucks so bad to hear it, and experimenting like he's doing is such a big risk, because he can go through he can just go through the motions right now and keep creating content, and sooner or later his channel will just shrivel up and die, because he's seeing a constant decline. If you do this long enough, you're going to see it. And trying to create and be enthusiastic and make things that people want to watch through this downward spiral is almost impossible. It's equivalent to depression, which is hard for some people that don't have it to understand. But I'm not depressed and I don't have depression, but I feel that this is kind of like it. It's an inescapable feeling of failing. You lose enthusiasm. You no longer are able to appreciate the people that do watch your video because your mind is constantly focused on all the people that used to that don't anymore. And regardless if that's because the algorithm doesn't point them that way, or because that they just don't like your content, they grew out of it, they unsubscribed from YouTube, they're watching stuff on Facebook and TikTok, whatever the reason may be, it still hurts, and it's hard to get past that. So I don't know, that's some introspective feeling about this actual story, this scenario for SCP Illustrated. I wish I knew your first name, man, because calling you SCP Illustrated after your channel's name, I know what it is. It's just kind of weird, but in general, man, I feel you, and I just want to let you know that it for you to make this kind of risk is incredibly courageous, and I wish you nothing but luck, man. And you know what? I'm gonna do my very best, just like I always have, to react to some of my favorite series that you put out, that you said that you're gonna continue at least for a while. And I'm definitely gonna check out your new content because your art skills are amazing. Your storytelling and your narrative is amazing. I really, really, really enjoy your videos very much. I did a top 5 a little while back of SCP channels that I enjoy reacting to, and you were on the list. I'm not familiar, I don't remember where I put you, but those things have changed quite a bit since then too, because your Daybreak series is unreal, and a lot of your custom tales, they've been very, very awesome, man. And my nephew and I, my 4-year-old nephew, have watched many of your videos together, just checking it out, and he loves SCP, and he's always enjoyed your videos. So thanks for putting out the content that you have. Thank you a long time ago for replying to my email and giving me permission to react to your videos, even though they're Creative Commons. I didn't know back then when I was first getting into reactions, but I'm like you, I watched an SCP video, and I kind of just fell in love with it. And I was looking at, my channel had been dead for a long time, and I wanted to do something different. So I decided to start a new channel and do reactions, and here we are now. As for my gaming channel, I've pivoted a number of times. I started doing content on cryptocurrency and gaming related cryptocurrency and NFTs, and that was very lucrative for a while, but now I'm back where I kind of was before I started that, which was dead. So my channel's done the whole roller coaster, man. It's just it bees like that sometimes. I don't know what else to say, but kudos to you, my friend. I sincerely hope that you do very well. And for those of you guys that watch these videos and his videos, do your best to create to support the creators that you enjoy. You don't have to give them money. You don't have to give me money for sure, but leaving a comment or giving a like on the video is usually all that it takes. At least it might be enough to nudge the algorithm in the way to serve their content to more people, and that's all we hope for. I am incredibly happy and very, very thankful for all the support that you guys give me, the contents I get, the views, and just in general being able to see where this channel goes. I'm at 14,000 subscribers now, and I don't pay attention to the numbers so much anymore. I also don't do try to do crazy amounts of videos so that I can avoid burnout. I manage multiple channels, and I do a lot of other stuff as an entrepreneur, so I enjoy the progress that my channel has been making, and I continue to I'm continuing to create these videos, and I want to keep on. So I know this was much different than my normal reaction videos, guys, but I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this maybe an individual look into my personal life, and a reaction to SCP Illustrated's content. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. Check out his new content. Check out his old content. He's got probably over 1,000 videos that you can go and watch. about all different types of SCPs. Just go to his channel, main channel, and search the number of SCP that one of your favorites, and watch it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that his storytelling has always been incredible, as long as I've been watching him. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Love y'all. Peace.